go, we collect the money. We collect the money. The money don't drop, we collect the money. We collect the money. Jimmy D, Jim Candy, collect the money. Collect the money. Zippe, 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 zippe. Jimmy D, zippe, 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 zippe. Jimmy D, zippe, 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 zippe. You go chop, make a chop. But my feel pam de kadari. Lolo kam kain and lari. Follow no road, follow no road. Zippe we dey your back. Follow no road, follow no road. Zippe we dey your back, we dey your back. Una bayam, una bayam. Una kusada ku, una kusada. Wangade na muke na muke na muke na.
Send money from ZPay to ZPay and receive 5 CDs cashback. Life moves on and ZPay moves with you.
Exactly 2 years by this time, many sweet Adjeley yet now say we had a conversation. Then she had a little over 700,000 subscribers. You doing call baby yes, January, and you did in Como. That is 2 years ago. And January 2024, we are sat here about to have a quick conversation and get to know more and more and learn so many tips about YouTubing, Facebooking, TikToking, social media, and a personal life. My name is still Zionfelix. Happy New Year.
Same to you.
How you doing?
I'm good. How you been?
Life has been so good. I say, you're not growing. You still the same
You
2 years
think
ago.
so?
Yeah.
Oh.
Secrets, anything?
Just being nice, kind, patient, because life is stressful, but you can't take it too seriously.
America is stressful.
Hey, you think this place is stressful? What stresses me the most in Ghana is when I take the road.
Okay.
My anxieties shoot to the roof. Other than that, I can sit up in the porch and watch the cars drive by, and Ghana is great. US is stressful.
How is yours stressful?
You pay your rent or mortgage, and then you go to sleep, you wake up, and it's time to pay again. Did you notice that 2023 went by like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's very stressful. I used to take $100 and my cart will be full with food. Now $100 will give me like 4 or 5 things.
Things are crazy expensive.
Everywhere.
How is it here in Ghana?
You know, when we are doing the equivalent thing,
Yeah.
at times it confuses us a little bit, so we thinking it's not that bad, but then if you don't take care, I feel like Ghana is too expensive.
We have the conversation on the side after this conversation. I'm here with Sweet Adjeley, who happens to be a YouTuber. She's a food YouTuber. She cooks on YouTube. In fact, so we here right now, when I was coming, I heard Benkuni Okro. In fact, I felt like my friend and my is on Benkuni Okro because it looks so beautiful. Let's finish this. You are a cook. Ghana and Nigeria jollof.
Depends on who cooks it.
You said that when Hilda Bassey came to talk. So when you cook it?
Oh, when I cook my jollof, aheneba kasa or ahenepa and kasa.
Okay.
I let other people talk about my jollof.
But have you tried cooking Nigerian jollof?
No. You know, they use a different type of rice. And my husband likes a certain type of rice, jasmine. He's the reason I cook, and my children. So if they don't like it, I have no reason to cook it. But maybe as content, I can cook it. But if I cook it, I may not like it, and my family will not eat it. Maybe my neighbors would, and maybe it'll be better than we are all thinking.
Maybe.
If I cook it.
If you cook it.
Yeah.
But if they cook it, yeah.
Well, again, it depends on
Who is cooking it. But how did you feel as a Ghanaian, as a food content creator when Hilda said that about our jollof?
It was disappointing. I can't say it was hurtful because we are both in the social media space, and I always say that as a content creator, you're like a president, only to the world, not to one country. I don't know if that makes any sense. if you're president of Ghana, you care about Ghanaians.
Yeah.
Right? But if you're a social media person and you're being watched, like you're being watched in the US, everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, and then you go, I don't know where she was when she said it, you sit somewhere and you say, Ghana is the best country, America can compare, let's say women. You love your Ghanaian women.
Yeah.
But I don't think you will come on social media because remember, your audience aren't just Ghanaians. So if your women viewers are watching and you're putting that, as for American women, they're trash. Ghanaian women are everything. You lose your American audience, the women. Even the men will be like, what is he talking about? Because there are good women everywhere. So, like our red pepper sauce, amga, that's our traditional food. To me, it's the tastiest thing ever. But to some Nigerians, they're eating raw tomatoes and, wow, you're not gonna cook it. So they have their taste, we have our taste. What may taste good to them, we don't like. But as a content creator, you have to know that I have Nigerian followers. I don't want to hurt them. The truth hurts. So maybe Hilda spoke what she thinks is true. You know, we don't play with Atolo beef stuff. You know, so I felt like she went
overboard.
Yes. And I feel Ghanaians celebrated her greatly when she achieved what she did. And we're still celebrating her. I celebrated her. I was even put under pressure to break her record, but I wasn't going to do it.
Why?
Because as an African woman, when an African does something, I want to wait. Even if I want to do it, I want another country to be in between me and my sister, because she's my sister. We shouldn't compete with each other.
You wanted somebody off the continent, not somebody on the continent of Africa. It's probably America, Asia.
So that when they do that,
you challenge the person.
I challenge the person.
Not the African.
Not the African.
Okay.
So it's the same for me when she said that about. And she's not the only one that have said that. When people are in the comment section fighting, Ghana Jollof, Nigerian Jollof, it's fine. Because those people don't have people around the globe idolizing them. You know, people idolize Hilda.
Yeah.
So I feel, but then she's still very young. Yeah. She will learn. I don't think she'll say something like that again. And if she have not apologized yet,
I'm not sure she has.
Yeah, she may have spoken her truth, but I think a simple apology, like being in a marriage, for instance, apology fixes everything.
Whether real or not.
Yes, whether real or not. As long as we women who cry and cry and you say, oh, me sorry. Nah, whatever you've done, you're very poefi. But you know
That's true.
But
1981 issue, you bring it.
No.
Yeah.
But because you said sorry, life
moves on.
You know.
Your African sister did it, so you don't want to challenge her. Another Ugandan did it. Right now, I stand to correct her, but I hear she is the reigning queen right now. Before maybe Guinness does our own checks with the Fila thing. That means you are not going to do it, because now Fila is coming to take over.
If I would do it, my goal will be to set a record for somebody else to break. It will be in the kitchen, but it will not be a cookathon.
Something like. Have you thought of that?
If I say it now and then somebody goes to set that record, then I...
So for cookathon, you don't think, you don't see yourself doing it? But can you do 300 hours?
I should be able to. You see, with my content creation, if I'm working on a recipe, especially something that I've never done before, until I perfect it, I don't sleep. At times my husband will literally get me out of the kitchen. But I've only done 3 days.
Straight.
I slept. Yes. I slept, but maybe at midnight. And then by 4 o'clock, I was up again. And until I get a recipe right. Even when I'm sleeping, I'm still thinking it.
Is it difficult? I mean, looking at how your colleagues are doing it.
The cookathon,
yeah.
I can't say how difficult or not it is because I haven't done it. When you psych yourself to do something and you have a goal and you set a goal, you just work hard at it. When I started YouTube, it wasn't my goal to be the first woman in Ghana to have 1 million. But
yeah, we're outside, so I mean.
Yeah. But once I hit 100,000 subscribers, I felt I could do it. And so I had that goal and I did it. For what I did, to me, Ghana may not have celebrated it, but to me, I made the history.
Yeah.
Now it's there for other people to come in. Yeah. Or a record.
Yeah. I mean, it will never happen again.
It will never
so
happen
that cannot
again.
come.
Exactly.
Do you think you've not been celebrating enough?
The people that celebrate me are the people that love me. I don't think, to me, I put Ghana on the map a long time ago, and people tell me that in the comment section, but like in Ghana, not just vloggers, but people higher than us vloggers should see Adjeley.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like.
And do you think you're doing enough for them to see you?
Oh, I've done a lot. I've done a lot. The women celebrate me. The women see me every day, and my joy is when I meet my sweet team members, the older women that are watching me, that I should be learning from. They give me so much joy when they tell me that they're watching me and they're doing what I'm doing and it's helping them. People have started businesses from my channel. You know, people have started cooking schools from my channel. People have started their own channels and making their own money from my channel. So I think I've done a lot.
Talking about people who have started their own content creation, not even channels. People do things on Facebook, on TikTok, on Twitter, on Instagram. Do you at times see some of them learning from what you're doing to replicate the same thing?
So when I first got into the vlogging industry, we appreciated each other a lot. So if I cooked something that I saw from your channel, I'd say, oh, I first saw it here, and I'll leave the link. We're no longer doing that. The newer generation, they will literally take your recipe and you're watching it and you're seeing that, oh, this is my recipe, but they don't give you any recognition. So as long as you haven't given me any recognition, I don't think you're
copying from me. Probably the mother taught her like 10 years ago at home.
Yeah, and we cook the same way.
Yeah.
So, but before, there's a lot that we did that is now different. I think before me, I see content creation as a sort of national cake, and we can all benefit. If I share your video, you make money. If you share my video, I make money. We both make money. But that was then. Now it's more like a competition. Everybody want to be the top.
As I said earlier, 2 years back, we had a conversation. It's here on YouTube, so we're not going back to ask who she is and where she attended Temasco. She did home econs and all that. So that interview is there. Just go watch that one so that you know the basics of Sweet Adjeley. She's a content creator here in Ghana. She prepares food, posts them on all the socials, the Instagram, the Facebook, the YouTube, the TikTok, and all that. If you want to go to Australia, you want to go to Canada, if you want to go to America where she stays to work or school, just contact St. Oz Consult. They can help you. They can guide you to apply for visa, get your visa, and go study or work in the USA, Canada, America, or Europe. Call them on 053-493-4226. 053-493-4226. And then Felix Chanel Limited says if you want to ship anything to and from Ghana, contact them. If you want to ship from anywhere on this planet to Ghana or from Ghana to anywhere on this planet, anything concerning shipping, just contact Felix Chanel Limited. They are at Tema. Their office is at Tema. So they do everything shipping. Everything shipping. Call them 0248-238541. 0248-238541. I'll be back when I come and continue my conversation with sweet Adjeley from getting 1 million subscribers some months after we had a conversation to now. Right now she has a little over 1.2 million on YouTube, a little over 400,000, getting to 500,000 on TikTok, 1.3 or 1.4 million followers on Facebook. My name is Zionfelix.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come 1 in a dozen, the other 11 give something from.
Still here with Adjeley or Sweet Adjeley. My name still remains Zionfelix. She is a content creator. She cooks food. So if you want to watch food, you want to know how to prepare food, do you plan on, establishing a school?
Yeah, it's part of my plan. And as you see this project going, it's kind of in my head. But then the top part I was going to use, but then everybody knows your house.
Yeah.
So I'm still
Thinking.
But it surely would happen. It's been long, but I know I'm going to have to do it. But when you're a mom and you're so passionate about your children, it's hard to say you're relocating and leaving your kids to do something. That's why.
That is one tough decision that I've been thinking about for a very long
hard.
time. Because my kids are also here, so
It's very hard. It's very hard. With you, they were born there and they're there, right? So, and then you have the ability to go see them.
But you have the ability to go see.
The thing though is that it's easier for men.
Okay.
That's what I think. I may be wrong. Because my husband has also want to come here and do something, but he's also waiting for the kids to get to a certain age.
Okay.
So I may think it's harder for women, but it probably is just as hard for men as for women. But that's been one thing, because at times I get endorsement deals, but I have to be here. And then I have to choose between being a mother and chasing that money.
So, do you have a long time goal to probably 80% be in Ghana in a year?
Yeah, I'm looking at, God willing, 5 years when my youngest is 18.
Okay, then you move to Ghana. YouTubing, let's start from October, November 2022, when you hit that 1 million. Going live, watching it count. I can't tell people, oh, let me go live on Facebook. How was it for you?
Well, it was my plan to record it and share. And I don't know if you saw that video, but my youngest son, because I'm not good with lives and stuff. And my son was like, Mommy, go live. So I did. And I think it was a good thing I did, because the emotions, you can't fake it, and then you can't take out and put to make it look real. And I had a little backlash because some people were saying, oh, what is 1 million subscribers that she's crying for? That is not a PhD, is, you know. But to me as a chef, it is. It's like not just for the food side. If it was just for the food side, it's still a great achievement. But to be the first woman, because, you know, YouTube has been around, what, 15 years? For a long time. And I didn't know until we had the interview. I didn't know that I was going to be the first woman to have 1 million subscribers. And it's a huge deal. It may not be a huge deal here in Ghana, but in the US, to have 1 million subscribers, it's big.
It's a big deal. It's a big deal everywhere.
Yeah,
it's
and even the YouTube plates that we get, the 1 million one is swallowing the 100,000 one. So when I was going to hit it, I was like, okay, somebody can start a YouTube channel today and get 1 million subscribers tomorrow. But mine was a gradual process because you know that when it comes to food, it's not everybody that cares. Nobody cares.
It's not in concern. I said it in the previous conversation.
You know,
it's not gossiping.
It's not. So nobody cares. So for home economics,
from Temasco,
the most disrespected course.
Yeah, it's cool.
There are doctors, there are lawyers. They're all on YouTube. Quite all right, from Ghana. How did I get here? Why was it me? It must be destiny, because...
How did you do it?
I can't say I did anything special. I just simplified our Ghanaian dishes. You know, people are intimidated by Ghana food.
Awesome.
Or maybe African food. When I watch other African cooks, I feel their cooking is so easy. You know, I feel like when I watch Nigerians make egusi soup, it's so easy. In fact, I've tried it. I've made a recipe on it. I'll share soon. It was so easy compared to our own kontomire, which is the same thing. You know, the egusi soup is like our palava sauce or kontomire stew that we've added agushi to. But our process is a little
different.
So Ghanaian cooking itself is quite intimidating. Let's take peanut butter or groundnut soup, for instance. That was the most intimidating soup growing up. Apparently, when people got married, that was what they would use to see if you know how to cook, right? But first you have to fry the katsia, and then it was too much. So I just mixed mine and made the soup. People insulted me, and now a lot more people are cooking it that way. To me, it's tastier and it's easy.
What are the tricks?
Of cooking or
no, of your channel?
Of my channel.
One thing that I think it has helped is the length of the video.
Right.
5 minutes, 8 minutes.
Yes.
Not like 1 hour like our content that we
Right.
posted.
Right.
That's what I've seen on your channel.
Yes. So when I first started my channel, obviously there were other food content creators from Ghana that were there. And I also watched some American content creation in regards to food. And I really enjoyed the short videos. So when I first started, I said my channel will be that African or Ghanaian channel, that my videos would be between 3 and 5 minutes. I didn't want it longer than that. So, but my editing, if you go back, it was a little fast. because I'm trying to keep it
Everything
in that
time.
short time. And Ghanaian cooking is like harder than
5 minutes.
trying to do that. So that helped me a lot. But then it changed. YouTube started promoting longer videos because, for instance, if you post a 5 minutes video and somebody watches for a minute and a half, and somebody watches half the video, that is 2.5.
Yeah.
If I post a 3 minutes video and somebody watches
1.
half
5.
of it, that's 1.5. So obviously they would
Promote it
recommend
5
yours
minutes,
before mine. So because of that, I try to lengthen it a little bit. But at times, I hate watching somebody cooking and they're staring and staring. Okay, let's move on.
Yeah.
So I'm still kind of in the short. I try, but I can't get. At times, I want to.
Are people not losing some elements?
That's the thing. When you hurry it up, people lose a lot. And I also think what has really helped me is that I explain a lot.
Okay.
When I'm teaching, when I put salt, the amount of salt I put, and sometimes I'll say why, and I will answer and say because this and that and that. So it helps our young men. Not the last time I said that I've helped some men cook, they came for me, but those that know that I've helped them, they know. Like a young man is in the US now in school, and he's making both fruits, he's making jollof and other things because of sweet
And that
Adjeley.
Bofro video has at least over 600,000.
Yeah, no, one of my both fruits is like 6 million.
6 million.
views. Yeah.
Bofro. What is it about Bofro?
Hey, when I was pregnant in Ghana, I mean in the US, you want aglikaklo, you want both fruits and stuff, and you can't get it. At times you mix your both fruits, but it will not rise.
Okay.
So it bothers people. When you're in Ghana, like the pom that's going on, you take it for granted.
Yeah.
But then you're in the US and you just want that bowl fruit and you can't get it.
Yeah, it's not easy to get it.
Yes, if you see, and with our content creation, if I watch your video, I won't come back and watch it again. This is me being honest with you. Once your video pop up on my screen, once I watch it, I won't watch it again.
The same content?
Yes.
Okay.
But if my both fruits pops for you, you will watch it. Then when you're ready
To learn.
to make it, you go back, take a screenshot of the ingredients, and then you go get it.
Yeah.
When you're ready to make it, you go back. So you alone, you've watched the video 3 times. Yeah. So that is why it has gotten to where it is, because nobody's watching it once. Except those that will not make it.
Yeah.
But if you want to make it, you watch it once, you take a screenshot, you get your ingredients, you go back, you watch it. At times you watch, you pause, and then...
Let's look at the production process. Starting from getting the idea, shooting, everything to the finishing stage that you upload the content for us to watch.
So, because what I do with you, everywhere there's concern, you are there. So your content, other people are creating your content for you. But for me, I have to say, oh, today we're going to eat jollof. What can I do differently with this jollof preparation that I didn't do with the last one that will help? So every time I'm cooking, I'm filming. At times, I will make something and the end results will be so beautiful. I didn't mean to shoot, but I'll just film the end. And then I will do the beginning again. Okay. So as I'm speaking to you, I have over 50 videos. 50
videos? Well, yours not timed. I mean, you can post anytime, like unlike ours that is.
Exactly. It passes, it's gone.
Like the lady at Tamale. If you shoot the content and you're not able to get good internet to post, by 5 minutes, something else might have come and then it will be old news.
Yes.
Yeah, but yours, anytime.
When I got to Tamale, I tried to post the video of the airport. The internet was so bad, I couldn't. So when I posted it later, people are like, she's finished. you know, you're late
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But I was there, I made it. And so I told you the last time, food is the hardest content to create. And going to Tamale made me actually jealous of other content creators because I just shoot, post, shoot, post, shoot, post. But when it comes to the food, you do all the filming, then you sit there and you do all the editing.
You edit yourself as well.
Yeah. So I won't be able to afford an editor over there,
Okay.
but I will be able to afford an editor here. But the thing though is,
Okay, so I'm still here with
Mabi.
sweet Adjeley having a conversation
Sorry.
at her house. We are having a deep conversation. In fact, if you're a YouTuber, I'm sure you're watching, you learn one or two from it. We have a fully furnished 2-bedroom apartment at Kaswa, Fija, going for 500 cedi a night. The more you book, the more you get a discount. Fully furnished, all you need is walking with your luggage. 500 cedi a night, 2-bedroom house, security fence, CCTV, TV is inside, everything is furnished. So you just walk in with your luggage. Just call 0245 517650, 0245 517650. Tap Send says, send money through them. That's what people have been using for all these years. I mean, I've been with them since day one, and nobody has ever complained about Tap Send. Wherever you are on this planet, UK, Belgium, Italy, Holland, France, USA, Canada, anywhere in Europe, use Tap Send. Download the app on Google Play Store or iOS App Store and start using Tap Send. So let's continue our conversation.
nah, I even forgot what I was saying.
Yeah, you're saying food is not like the other content that we create.
Yes. So I was saying something. It was so good when the gate started opening.
Like you have or 50 food. That's
Yeah, I have over that, and oh my gosh. Okay. So, I was saying how jealous I became of other content creators because with my food, I have to film, edit, and I
can afford.
I can't afford there, but I can afford here. But the thing is, by the time I'll film myself and then send it to somebody here to edit, and then the person will send it back to me to do the voiceover, it defeats the purpose, in my opinion.
Yeah, and the person might not be able to edit it how you want it to be and do your voiceover over it.
Yes. You know,
the editing might have to suit the voiceover.
And so it's been so hard, and I had my son helping me, but he's away in school, and then it falls on me. My husband helps a little. Now, yesterday, my daughter was saying that she wants to help, whatever. But editing itself, for me, because I'm not that's not my profession, I may not be doing it right. So at times I'll have pains in my fingers and stuff. But when you love what you do, initially when I started YouTube, I didn't know I could make money.
Yeah,
so I started it loving it. So it's hard to just give it to somebody because you start something that you love, right? And then you get a bonus. And then it just
Just to love it now that the money is coming plenty.
You love it even more. You know, then you love it even more. So I think a lot of people are into it now because of the money. And then if you don't get what you are expecting, then it doesn't work. You just have to get into it to love it.
What camera do you use?
My phone.
You use your phone? The quality is so nice.
This one. This very one.
Which one is it? 13, 14?
You will have to ask my
Really?
husband.
You don't know the type of phone you're using?
I don't know. Well, it's an iPhone.
I know it's iPhone.
But I don't know the number.
Wow.
I don't know.
Did you buy this year or last year? It's been long.
So I bought it. I have two.
Okay.
So I think I bought this one first before the other one. So
Okay. So you use just one phone to shoot or use two different shoots?
I use one. But sometimes when I want to be too much, I will use the two.
Okay.
And then I'll mix like I would.
How long does it take, for one content to be created?
Oh, you know our Ghanaian dishes, some of them take long. So when I'm cooking it, because when I'm cooking at home, it's faster. But when I'm filming, something that would take an hour may take 3 hours because of the on and off and moving camera from one place to another.
Is it difficult to edit?
Not as it used to be. Like, I should say it is difficult to edit, actually. It's easier for me to film.
Okay.
Like, I can be filming. The easiest thing, that's why I have so many videos. Yeah. But when I'm done, at times I don't feel like editing. Or if I'm editing and I see something wrong, I'll film the whole thing over.
Sure.
Yes, I'll make the whole recipe over just to correct
that particular. But yes. Why don't you cut that one out? I mean, if you have something small.
It may be very important.
Okay.
That's the thing. At times, you see, with my audience, some of my audience, at times the super sweet team members will be fighting somebody because something that I said in the video, somebody is asking because they didn't see. Do you get, like, maybe I put salt and I'll say, oh, I lost the clip of when I added the salt. Somebody will come and write, you didn't add salt. Yeah. Because most Ghanaians, me included, we watch, but we are not listening. Yeah, we're not listening. So that's why sometimes when I miss something, I try to go back and film just to put.
How often do you post?
So this month, for the first time in 7 years, this month I took a full month off. I didn't post. So my first post is what you saw recently. I haven't posted anything since last year. I wanted to take that break.
Since last year?
Yeah. I haven't posted since the 16th of December.
Okay.
I needed that break.
Okay.
I just needed to re-energize
Does it get boring?
myself. No, not for me. Not for me. At times my husband had to beg me to stop. At times he gets in the bed before me and he goes in alone and wakes up alone because I'm always at it. At times when he does meet me in the bed, I have my gadgets. If I wake up in the morning and I can't find my glasses and my iPad and my phone and stuff, I know my husband found me asleep, took my glasses off, put my iPad away, and then I'll be like, wait, and then I'll go around. And if I go around, it'll wake him up, and then he'll put me back in bed. So
is it a full-time job right now?
Right now it is.
That's what you do entirely?
That's what I do, yeah. I'm also a medical assistant.
So you go to work?
I was, but to come to Ghana, I stopped. I stopped everything.
You stopped entirely, or you?
I stopped everything. So every 2 years with what I do, I have to take a few credits in order to recertify. So I just recertified. I'm trying to get a job as a phlebotomist. The thing though is, if I have to come to Ghana for anything and you're working for somebody, it's hard.
Yeah.
I want to be able to just get up and go. So to be able to get up and go, you have to get a job or a boss that understands that this is who you are, but this is also your passion, you know?
But any plans of, quitting entirely, or you can't stay in America and then do no job aside YouTubing?
Well, I stayed in America for 10 years with no YouTube, no other job, raising my kids. Thank God for my husband. He was holding it down out of the house while I was holding it down in the house. So it's possible, but only lazy people will say they're not going to do anything.
So you always want to do something aside the YouTube you're doing?
I used to do hair as well, but I've taken that out entirely.
YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, which is your favorite as a content creator?
YouTube.
Why YouTube?
I think YouTube is who I am.
Okay.
That's where I started, number one. Number two, they're open to all.
Or the other platforms?
You can't earn money when you post videos here on Facebook. even when you use a VPN, after a while, they're able to know that you're using a VPN, and then they block you. So most content creators here that are blowing up on Facebook aren't making any money. But with YouTube, I feel when we pray, we need to pray for YouTube every day, because no matter where you are in the world, you can make money off YouTube. But I think Facebook has taken too long to get to where they'll be open to everybody. I mean, there are probably more content creators
in Ghana, Nigeria,
yes,
probably South Africa,
than in the US. Yet, people are struggling every day. They're building their following. They're bringing traffic to Facebook, but they can't earn.
I was in France, I think last year or last 2 years, and then I met a white guy, and he saw that I had 2 million on Facebook. And he said, you might be a rich guy, because in France, people with even 10,000 followers on Instagram are making a lot of money.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, in Ghana, 2 million is nothing to us.
Nothing. It's absolutely nothing. And it's hard to gather followers. It's hard to grow. So for people to work so hard, and I hope, is it Meta?
Yeah, Meta.
I hope they're listening, because look at the cameras. You know, look at the gas or petrol that you use to get here. Look at the staff you have to pay. And you post your content.
You earn nothing.
You earn nothing. Yet you bring millions of views to their platform. So we need you guys to be open. It doesn't really affect me because I'm in the States, and I can schedule all my posts before I come. For those here that are working so hard, posting their content, even if it's half the amount that people in other places are making, Facebook, we're begging you, bring monetization to Africa. I know it's in some parts of Africa, but
outside here, no.
Yeah, Ghana is the motherland, though.
I have a lot of content creators.
Yeah, so many. Yeah. And it's my weakness.
Does TikTok pay?
Not
in
me.
America. Okay.
Apparently they do. I may not be doing something right.
Okay.
I've earned some money there.
Going live.
I don't go. I'm not too fond of live, but I'll
Facebook
try.
and YouTube, which one pays more?
I would always say YouTube, because what I noticed also about Facebook is your content, you only get paid for a month, and then they no longer pay you.
For your content? For
content. But you can have something on YouTube that's been there for 10 years. And as long as people are watching, you still make money off it. So, hands down, YouTube is the mother of paying people to share their passion.
The last time I had a conversation, he said you once had like 60,000, as Ghana cedis, which was around like a little about 10,000.
I'm not talking to you about money today. No, not today.
Not today.
No money.
But you've had more than that in recent times.
No.
After 1 million. But has it made any impact on your revenue? The 1 million. I mean,
no.
So someone would say, what's the fuss about 1 million then?
The fuss about 1 million is that I've made history, and one day somebody will point at my children and say, "That's the daughter of
first
Sweet
Ghanaian woman
Adjeley,
to get
the first Ghanaian woman to have 1 million subscribers," and I'm very happy with that. I'm happy with that. You know that earnings comes from view.
Yeah.
So the more views you have, the more money you make.
How do you see the content creation side of Ghana, like here in Ghana? Are we doing well enough?
I love it. You guys are doing so well. My husband bought me a camera, but I never used it. But look, you guys invest in all of this. Your quality is beautiful. Even now, the food. A lot of food content creators are coming up in Ghana, and it makes me happy, you know.
What will you tell such new people?
They're doing well. I'm even jealous of some of them because of their storytelling. You know, people don't want to watch you cook, but when there's this young lady, she said she put something on the food. The other day, I went to my boyfriend's house and I met another girl there, and he said that was his sister. And you know, so even if you don't want to watch what the drama behind the story is, you want to know how it ends. But for me, if I try that, my followers will kill me.
Yeah.
Because they want to hear my voice. They love me, but that isn't giving me the views that everybody wants. But I still stay with them. I stay with what they want because I want to. I can't change it. If I change it, it will be a whole new channel, and I'm taking these people's voices and putting it there. But other than that, I love what I do. The views are good, but my sweet team means everything to me.
Okay. So aside even the revenue, I mean, do you get other gigs on the side?
Yeah.
Cook for me, do this for me on the other?
I do. I just don't take them.
You don't take them? Why?
So I get a lot of offers to cook for 10 people, for this, for that. I've been to homes of people in the US that cook, and it's overwhelming at times. They'll have all these big pots in their house. I can't. It's just not me. If I'm in Ghana today and you want me to cook for you, I'll have to rent a kitchen because I don't want to do it here. And in Ghana, I will get the help that I need. But over there, I'll be doing it by myself with my kids, bothering them. Some people, that's their job. My sister, my older sister, she cooks. She caters. So whenever people come to me, I recommend her because we grew up together, we cook the same.
Oh, okay. On TikTok, I see you and your husband, your kids, my husband. How much do you love him? Over 100.
What? Is that how much what?
Do you love him?
My husband? Hey, I cannot even put a number on it. He's been good to me. I'm sweet, but I can be sour at times. And he's been there. This year would be 20 years we've been married, and altogether 23 years this year.
What is it about him that you want other men to emulate from?
He's very forgiving. I always say that for a marriage to survive, years ago they used to say that when you're getting married, the woman, they put the whole load on the woman. Like, it's a woman that makes a marriage work. It's never true. And I've learned that from my husband. My husband is the one that, at times you get so mad, you don't even want to listen. You don't even want to hear. If you have a man that's also so mad, don't want to listen, don't want to hear, when we are sleeping, you're facing this way, I'm facing this way. We need that mediator. We need that one person that's going to say enough and draw you. That's my husband. My husband doesn't allow me to get mad for too long. He's a peacemaker, and he's the reason why we've been married this long. I can't take any credit for it.
Wow.
At all.
Thank you very much. Your socials.
Facebook is Sweet Adjeley, YouTube Sweet Adjeley, Instagram Sweet Adjeley, TikTok Sweet Adjeley. I'm trying to thread, but I'm not doing anything. Trading. I don't even know. It's not trading, you know. And Twitter, I'm trying to tweet. It's also Sweet Adjeley.
Stick to the 3 or 4.
Yeah.
It can't be everywhere. I always tell people it can't be everywhere.
I can be everywhere.
So the YouTube, so far as the YouTube and the Facebook are paying, I mean,
yes.
Because the Twitter, trade is not trading us. So thank you very much for watching. My name is Zionfelix here with Sweet Adjeley, a food vlogger from Ghana, but it's based in the United States of America. Thank you for watching. Randy and Junior were behind the cameras. Bye-bye.